Yeah, yeah. Mwiriwe neza wakunzi ba TV10 turi mu kiganiro e-switch akaba ari ikiganiro tugana kubijyanye n'ikoranabuhanga tukungana ibitekerezo kuri technology nkuko musanzwe mubimenyereye ko ikiganiro cyacu kiri mu Kinyarwanda uyu munsi tukaba twahinduye ururimi ho gatoya kugira ngo tubashe kuvugana n'umutumirwa twatumiye umunsi kugira ngo tuganirize kuri social media cyangwa se imbuga nkoranyambaga. Ikiganiro cy'uyu munsi kikaba kiri mu rurimi rw'icyongereza. Today I'm not alone. I have a visitor. She's a person that is well known here in Rwanda. And I welcome you in the series of TV10 Makeda.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
You're happy to be here. As you begin, can you tell us about yourself, a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Okay. Well, I am a video producer and a media personality, I guess you could say, here in Rwanda. I'm not really on TV anymore, but I used to be in your seat. I used to be on TV, and I was on the radio for about 5 years as well, presenting and producing my own show. And now I'm a little bit more behind the scenes, producing videos and stuff with journal.rw.
That's very cool. You guys are doing amazing stuff over there.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, so today when she walked in the series of TV10, she was like on her phone using Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, I don't really know. So today I want us to talk about the idea of these social media platforms. They have shaped our lives and the way we communicate to people, the way we talk to people. And that's why I invited Makeda today to talk to me about social media and a lot when it comes to that. So, Makeda, tell me, what is like the state of social media in your understanding, maybe nowadays?
Okay, that's so broad, but yeah, it seems like in my little circle anyway, social media is kind of like a way for us to keep in touch with each other. And also to know what's happening around the world. I know especially in Rwanda it's a way for people to not only connect, but to connect to different businesses out there, or to connect to the government, or to people who we kind of wish that we could talk to, but you know, we don't really have that line of communication. So social media has kind of become a way to make the world a little bit smaller, to bring everyone a bit closer together. I'm not sure if that answers your question, but that's a way that I think we all use it now. Personally, because I also do vlogging, like I do videos, like blogging but with videos. I find that it's a way for me to kind of show daily life in Kigali, and that's just because I like to see how other people live their lives in other parts of the world. So I feel like I should also be contributing to that and show people how it is to live in Kigali.
This is how it is.
Yeah.
Definitely. So you talked about us using it in our daily life. You know, every day, you know, someone is sharing a picture, is tweeting, is sending a message on social media. The question is today, what should you share and what shouldn't you? Is it like, do we have to like actually show everything, you know, our lives is out there, you know, everybody can see it. What I'm doing in town at Kanombe, Remera. Do you think we should put out there everything?
Honestly, I think it's just up to you. It's what you want to share. There is no, I think some people, they decide that they want to keep their life a little bit more personal, so they only put business things out there, or they only, you know, kind of stalk people with, they just kind of stay quiet on social media, but they watch they watch other people do their thing, and it's all fine. If you don't want to share anything, you don't share anything. If you do, you do, and how much you share is really up to you. I don't think there's any rules as to how much you should share, how much you shouldn't share, as long as it's appropriate. And
you actually find someone who has like a Twitter or Facebook, or let's say Instagram. They don't have any picture shared on their page.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you there? I don't see any picture you have shared. You know, you have never taken any picture. Why are you there?
Because it's their freedom to be there. If
To
they
stalk people or to see what people are doing?
yeah, I think some people, they like to just kind of stay quiet and look at other people's photos, find inspiration from that, or do whatever they may. And I think that's okay too. I mean, they're not asking for followers,
I
so
don't know. I wouldn't be there if I'm not going to put a picture. So, can you tell me about the bad and the good of social media, maybe in your experiences?
I mean, I think definitely one of the bad things about social media is that sometimes people feel that they can just say anything they want to say, or be insensitive, and they don't realize that, you know, there are actually people on the other end of it,
following and watching
people that see exactly what they're saying. So I think that's one of the downsides of it, because, you know, it's not hidden. I mean, everyone can see these bad things that people say sometimes. People sometimes also they take things on social media. Right now, there's so many things that are posted, and a lot of times people don't do their research, so they will see something on social media and decide that that's true, and then they'll believe it and they'll share it, and I think that's one of the downsides of it. But I think there's also
like taking too serious like the ideas of other people.
Not even only that. I mean, if there is that, definitely, it's a big part of it, but also if something is posted that's not necessarily true, even if it's an article or something, not every media house is credible. So I think people look at headlines and then they just share it and they take it for you know, gospel or something, and they don't do their due diligence, and that can really cause a lot of confusion sometimes.
Definitely.
So I think that's one of the downsides as well to social media. But definitely, there are a lot of good sides as well. You can promote your business really easily. It's not so expensive to have to promote a business or to market or to advertise right now. If you want to become an entrepreneur, or even sell yourself as someone, if you're looking for a job, or if you're looking for something in particular, you can kind of just put yourself out there and you can represent yourself the way that you want to, and you'll get eyes on that. And I think that's one of the really, really good parts of social media. And you can get information. You can find out about, I tell people, before I came to Rwanda, there wasn't a lot of information online about it, other than 94, and that's kind of it. Now I feel like you can look at different things online and you can see all of these people. There's run-ins on Twitter, the hashtag. So you can kind of follow a lot of conversations now, and you can see how people are thinking and what people are talking about, and you can get more of an idea of a different
I think it's actually like now easier for someone who is abroad to know what's happening in Rwanda because of social media.
Exactly.
Speaking of that, can you tell me about like one of the potentials of, you kind of like touched on it a little bit. Can you tell me about the potentials of social media when it comes to like professional life?
I mean, okay, I'm not any kind of expert on it, but I definitely know that it's something that has really impacted the way that we do business. It, of course, for accountability, because now people can go out there and they can say their complaints out loud. It's no longer just a box in the corner. You can say, you know, I love this place, or I don't like this place, and companies will pay attention because they don't want that bad name.
Rude.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what people like to do all the time.
Exactly. So now companies can pay attention to that and change things because they don't want the bad reputation, right? So there's that part, but then there's also marketing. You can market your business through social media, and it's not a lot of money, and it's quite effective if you do it properly, if you have the creativity and you do it properly.
You kind of like talked about it, like when it comes to businesses, like and of course if you have a business and you don't put it out there, there is no way that someone is going to see it. Makeda, I want you to tell me about now we have seen social media changing our lives. You know, we're trying to incorporate it in everything we do and everything we like in our daily work and everything we do. Can you tell me about business now when it comes to social media? Is it the same? I know, like for you, I think it's kind of the same. You're on your Instagram and Facebook. I mean, even on Twitter.
I mean,
as a person, can you kind of like relate that to a business that is using it?
Well, here's the thing. I think I'm not the perfect person to ask about that because my business is myself, essentially.
Yeah.
Because I do vlogging, but I'm also a DJ and a personality, whereas, you know,
Do you have
I was
like
on
a
TV.
mix that you can give us right now?
No. But I was on TV and on radio and stuff like that, so I kind of had to represent myself on social media, and I still do, and I think it could be a bit different for someone who is trying to represent their business on social media because you have to separate that from your from yourself, right? So you have to now represent what your business represents. So if you think, if you have a certain opinion about a certain topic, personally, you can't put that out there as your business, right? Because your business has to cater to everyone. So I think that's something to take care about, but I don't think I'm the expert on business and social media.
Everyone is an expert when it comes to social media about like because you find, I think it's more maybe powerful when it comes to like people using it more than business using it.
I mean, it's powerful either way. When it's businesses, a lot of businesses now are starting to pick up and see that it's invaluable tool. Social media, it's invaluable for businesses.
But you also find people like the most followed are individuals, maybe celebrities.
Yeah, sure, yeah, because people want to get that insight into someone's life. I think, you know, if you love a musician or if you love an actor or something like that, it's interesting to see what they're talking about and what they think and what they're doing in their day-to-day lives. And even, you know, I know a lot of people follow like the president and stuff and to see like just what he thinks and then he just tweets it immediately. It's cool to see inside someone's thoughts like that.
Immediate response and thoughts and views and ideas.
It's really cool, yeah, I think.
Thank you so much for following us. This is like part 1 of the show. We'll be coming in again tomorrow with Makeda with more about social media. Mwakoze cyane gukurikira switch uyu munsi, ni igice cya mbere cy'ibiganiro bibiri twajyanye na Makeda, ikindi kikaba kizajyamo ku munsi w'ejo ntimuzacikwe saa 7:05. Mukomeze muryoherwe n'ibiganiro bya TV10. Imana ibarinde.